Welcome back, and for more on this, we're now delighted to be joined over the telephone by our guest for the afternoon, Dr. Raouf Gaafaar, the political analyst. A very good afternoon to you, Dr. Raouf.
Good afternoon to you, Maria.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for your time this morning. Now, of course, Doctor, a very important inauguration today witnessed as a number of development projects of the Future of Egypt Authority in the New Delta in the Daba area were inaugurated by President Sisi. And, of course, the President spoke about the importance of such development projects in several regards. First and foremost, of course, developing the area, developing the agricultural sector, as well as providing job opportunities for the Egyptian youth. How do you see today's events, Doctor?
Well, I think this New Delta project is a very ambitious project.
Yes,
and we know that agricultural land is very scarce and is getting scarcer and scarcer. So we have to compensate, and we have to reclaim and get new land bona fide and reclaimed, so that we at least not only make up for the land we lose, but to increase the agricultural area in Egypt. We only have barely 6 or 7 million fadans. I think we should look into doubling this area.
Yes.
So this is, I think, a very important initiative.
Absolutely.
We are targeting 2.5 million fadans, which is on different steps. I think the first stage will be 500,000 fadan, which is again good. I understand the infrastructure has been set, ready, canals, etc., etc. Water, I mean irrigation water, and all comes from sanitary water that is treated. And this again is something that has to be commended, because we don't depend on the Nile and but we just to treat our water in a way that it can be used once and twice.
Yes, indeed.
So, I mean, we are ready as far as infrastructure is concerned, and we will, I think, we have started or about to start very, very soon our first phase of this.
Indeed. Dr. Raouf, now earlier, of course, the President's instructions aimed, as you said, to ensure the provision of enough water for agriculture and irrigation, specifically for Egypt's strategic crops like wheat. Also, amid the regional and international turbulence or challenges, the President has emphasized the need and the importance of regularly updating this specific need with regards to the agricultural sector development. How important do you see the planning ahead, especially in light of the current circumstances regionally as well as internationally?
Well, first of all, the water coming from the Nile is not changing, is not increasing. I mean, I'm not talking about any crisis here. I'm talking about the regular outcome of the Nile every year. It has not changed. So, but we are increasing in population, and we need more water. So we have to look for alternatives. I mean, what alternatives? Rain, and now as we all see, the climate is changing, and we don't know if next year there will be rain or there will not be. So we have to make provisions. And I can tell you that the government is working very hard on the treatment of water. Sanitary, I mean used water, let us put it that way. In a way that it can be used once or twice, especially for agriculture. And this is a very, very good move, because this is exactly what we need, as I say, to increase our arable land and to reclaim the new land we aspire to, of course, get ready. We have a problem in securing our sufficiency for food. As you said, wheat. We need to cultivate more wheat, maybe to double the quantity that we are producing, and this will only come from reclaiming land, increasing the cultivable area, and using water that is treated once and twice, so that we can at least achieve something very close to autosatisfied. I mean, how do you call it? We have to be maybe 60%, 70% sufficient as far as especially wheat, because we have seen
yes.
The problems about the Russian-Ukrainian war, that we had a problem getting our wheat from abroad. The prices are getting enormously high, so we have to find a substitute which can only come from such project.
Yes, Dr. Raouf, now in the President's address, he also spoke about how this project also aims to expand the participation of the private sector in the economy, in agricultural projects, under, of course, the guidance of the Egyptian state and in collaboration with them. How important do you see the role of the private sector in this regard, sir?
I mean, private sector is the locomotive of development, yes, whether we like it or not. I mean, the government cannot do everything. They are very active in preparing, paving the road, infrastructure projects, which cost a lot of money.
Yes.
So they should not be involved in the development itself and give the private sector the opportunity to participate. Now, in my opinion, the private sector should lead 70 or 80% of the development projects. Government is to supply them with the tools, would supply them with the legislation, with the infrastructure, and then give them the opportunity to participate. And this is exactly what is happening. You mentioned a little bit ago that one of the very important benefits and advantages of such projects is that they employ a lot of people.
Yes, we're talking about over 2 million job opportunities generated by this project alone. Yes.
Exactly, exactly.
Right. Dr. Raouf, now addressing the inauguration, we also saw the Executive Director of the Egypt Future Authority for Sustainable Development, Baha El-Ghanam, saying that the new Delta project has also achieved a significant implementation rate, and the area has undergone many changes since 2017, of course, describing this as a massive national mega project. How do you see this, Doctor, in light of the efforts and ongoing work that even started as early as 2017?
Very good work. Maybe for different reasons they went slower than expected, but at least we are moving in the right direction. I mean, it's not only a matter of employing people, it's about creating new communities, because when you reclaim and when you prepare 2.5 million sedans for cultivation, you create new cities, you create new villages, and you create new communities,
yes,
which helps. I mean, people leaving the big cities and going to look for opportunities in other areas, which again is a major pillar in the development.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, this project is really a very ambitious project.
Indeed.
And it really helps the development of Egypt in a lot of ways.
Absolutely right. We'll leave it at that. I'd like to thank you very, very much, Dr. Raouf Gaafaar, our political analyst and our guest for